Ross Center will certainly be the event center to be at for the weekend. And I believe our weatherman Greg is going to be live at the sports show tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm going to enjoy some of the boats there that I can't afford, right? Well, we're looking at tomorrow actually is going to be fairly nice too. Actually seasonable, lighter winds. We won't deal with the winds, increasing cloud cover. But all in all, these temperatures aren't too bad for the first week of February. Almost low 30s towards Prairie du Chien. Eau Claire up to the low 20s. There they have some snow covered, so they'll keep those temperatures down. But all in all, the winds will be light. That'll be the bigger story compared to Thursday. And then the alert day conditions come in. We're going to have snow arrive for some places maybe before midnight, but I think a lot of the accumulating snow will be after 1 a.m. Won't go to 10 p.m. I think that'll be some showers will continue, but most of the accumulation will be done Saturday afternoon. But the roads may be hazardous all the way through Sunday morning because our temperatures are going to fall throughout the night. We're not going to see any warming temperatures. And snowfall still the greatest is north of I-90, even getting probably closer to I-94 now, a little bit of a shift. And that shift could occur more. Right now, winter storm watches are still out. They'll probably be upgrading these to either advisory or maybe to a warning, depending on how things look as we go throughout the morning hour right now. Further south, I think we will have snow for our southern viewers, but it just depends on how much, a little bit more in question. Here's this first band that kind of comes through here basically after about 9 p.m. We'll see if this actually can reach the ground. It might be too dry to see it, but we'll come through an area. But then by about 1 a.m., you're going to see a band begin to develop somewhere along I-94 and just south. It has shifted a little bit further north, and then it'll kind of sink south throughout the morning time frame. So I think a lot of the snowfall for La Crosse will be late Friday night through Saturday morning. Further south you go, it may take a little bit more longer into Saturday morning to see it come through, but it is broken up by the time we get to noon, indicating that's a little bit weaker than we initially thought. The snow should get out of here probably by afternoon hour, and then by 4:30 you see maybe some showers around the area, but for the most part, Saturday late afternoon and evening, we're not going to see much in the way of precipitation. Roads will be probably still an issue as temperatures continue to fall, but we're not seeing much in the way of precipitation Saturday evening or even Saturday night, clearing skies. So that's a good story. It's not going to last too long and not going to impact all day Saturday or even Sunday. Sunday we're looking like pretty nice conditions, but cold because of all the snow and the north wind. Here's your snowfall as we give a little bit earlier in the broadcast. That 6-inch mark has kind of shrunk a little bit and pushed a little bit further north, a little bit less as you go towards Prairie du Chien 2. If we kind of zoom in on a bigger picture of that and show you a little area, you can see that La Crosse is kind of sitting on that 4 to 6 and 2 to 4 area right now, a little bit further north. Up to Eau Claire, 6. Potentially could be an area in here that gets more than 6. The probability of getting more than 8's kind of dropped a little bit, but this is kind of what we're expecting right now. Still 24 hours out, so it will probably change. Everyone's going to get some, and hazardous travel definitely will still be a bet. So Friday evening still looks good for all the activities. The snow should be out of here probably by early afternoon. And the better part of this thing, we're not expecting much wind. A little bit wind up north on the backside, maybe 10 to 15 Saturday night. Won't cause too much blowing and drifting, but I don't think we'll see much problem with that. We still got some questions, especially where that 6+ inch band ends up. It's been going further north. It could actually shift back south. We'll see. When the highest snow rate, that means when the worst road conditions. We still got an idea of when that might occur. And how the roads will look going into Saturday night just depends how much snow goes on and what the traffic looks like, but we'll keep an eye on that too. Otherwise, Sunday, we're definitely going to be colder, back to the teens and 20s, and that's just the start of a cold snap with the snow on the ground. Some of these temperatures at night could get well below 0. It depends on cloud cover, which we got a little bit coming Monday and Tuesday. Tuesday night and Wednesday looks like the coldest time. I think we'll clear up there. We could see temperatures getting 10 to 15 below those mornings. And then we got a system to keep an eye on for Valentine's Day right now because it's showing a little bit more promise for snow coming in too. So we'll see if that kind of pans out. So active and cold and typical winter.
Looking like a consistently cold week.
Yes, very much.
All right. Thank you, Greg.